against maybe as good a quarterback as you've faced in some time. And that kid was just as good as advertised out there tonight.
No doubt. I mean, I can see why everybody's, on him as a junior. Thought he played real well. I thought we played real well, against him. I thought we bothered him in the pocket, which is what we were trying to do the most, just pressure him and hurry him a little bit, because when he has time, he's pinpoint accurate. Thought we played real well, man. Defensively, we had some really, really big stops in this game.
And talk about the job that Malachi did. Third start for him, obviously. It just seems like, obviously he had the 2 picks, but other than that,
those picks were just trying to place the ball, instead of just throwing it and being yourself. And he'll get better. I mean, he's not going to be mistake-free. I mean, we know that. But he's a playmaker. He makes more plays than he doesn't. And, he carried us tonight with a bunch of first downs, and in the predicament that we're in, we're trying to get in here and find a way to win this thing and get home. So, I'm proud of our players for having, an adverse week and stepping up and playing well.
And you mentioned how the defense has played tonight, and how encouraging is that to see them come out and handle an offense like this?
I mean, we had some young kids tonight that hadn't played any varsity football that started for us. So for them to go out and play against a guy like that, and, I don't know what his stats were, but they weren't probably as good as what they've been having. That catch in the end zone that 26 made,
that's about as good a catch as
I couldn't tell where I was at, whether he landed in bounds or not, but on the replay you could tell he did, man. That was just an unbelievable catch, and if he don't catch that, it's 4th down, it's our ball, game over, They're still down by 2, so that was huge.
And Daylon and Jay-Sean, they've stepped up to be leaders, and now you're seeing Anthony Gonzalez step up. How big is that to kind of have him?
Anthony has really come on the last 2 weeks. He's finally, at the beginning he wasn't starting, and he's kept working, didn't get his head down. Just kept working and working, improved himself in practice, and had 2 great games. Last week against Pebble Hills, he played unbelievable, and tonight he did again.
And obviously, Lupton's out for the season.
We don't know that for sure, but okay. I mean, they're waiting on a second opinion, but it doesn't look good.
Right. Is it a knee?
It's his foot.
Okay.
It's his foot.
Right.
Yeah. I don't really know what it is, but I know it's the top of his foot.
Well, yeah, Coach. The Kangaroos gave you everything. I mean, they were definitely up to a worthy opponent.
I mean, we knew by watching film and who they had played and how they had played them that they were a good football team. I know they've got a little bit of a reputation from the past that they hadn't had great seasons, but this guy's only been here. This is his 2nd year, and he's doing a great job. And you can just tell they're coming, man. I mean, they've got good athletes. They got a good scheme, and they're just trying to get over that hump like every team that's had perennial losing times is trying to get over, and I think they're going to get over it. I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the playoffs.
And you mentioned all the talk about Seals coming in, but still it was tough to stop Gray for teams in the past. What was your thought on how your team handled him?
Well, I mean, we knew that we had to pressure Seals and we had to stop the running game, and I thought we did a great job of stopping their running game. They have some athletic guys, in the backfield and at receiver. And it's just one of those deals where as good as he is throwing the ball, it opens up their running game. And our philosophy was to pressure him and to stop the running game, and I thought we did a good job of that.
Obviously a huge showdown at your place next week with Euless Trinity, number 11 team in the state, coming to town.
Yeah, and they won last night pretty big against Bell. They're undefeated. They're a perennial powerhouse, statewide, well-known. But it's a district game for us. It's a home game. We play good at home. Looking forward to it. It'll be a good test to see where we're at.
All right, Coach.